I saw a very specific group of people that really needed anesthesia to get dental care, and there was no other way that they would get that without anesthesia. And so I thought, this is a way for me to serve a good population and also to provide care for a population that really doesn't get access to care.
Night Sky Sedation was recommended to us by our pediatric dentist as a good option for our son, since we wanted to look for something different so that he would have a better experience with having his teeth removed versus our older son's experience.
Dr. Mike is so knowledgeable about his anesthesia services, but also is so approachable and really makes me and my patients feel comfortable about the services he's providing.
So the mission Night Sky is to provide anesthesia care to anyone who has not a need, but even a want to be asleep for their dental procedures, and we make that access to care more available by traveling to individual offices so the patients can be in the comfort of their own dental home.
We use Dr. Mike for our anesthesia services, primarily for surgery when we're doing implants and extractions. However, there are quite a few patients that just due to anxiety would like to be asleep for a filling or for a crown. And so truly we can do it for any dental procedure. We can use Dr. Mike and his services to help the patient become comfortable.
Dr. Mike has allowed me to provide some really necessary dental work in situations that I otherwise couldn't have. Sometimes I have patients who are really young or super anxious, or there's just a lot of dental treatment that needs to get done. And I'm able to give them those services without them having a bad experience or being nervous or uncomfortable in any way. So that's been wonderful.
To have him here as part of our team has taken our practice to a whole different level.
When Dr. Mike comes, he brings all of the equipment you can imagine to make it really feel like it's an OR suite. Like if there's any type of emergency, I feel like he's prepared. He has anything you can think of on hand in case you were to need it.
The services that we offer at Night Sky Sedation are general anesthesia for dental procedures, which really encompasses anything that you would get done in a dental office or an oral surgery office, which means we provide care for those who are anxious that just want to feel more comfortable, for those who have special needs who physically aren't able to tolerate the procedures. There's also people that just have gag reflexes, or they have PTSD from maybe an experience as a child that prohibits them from getting dental care. So we provide services to help those people. I love the pediatric population the most. I don't know what it is about them, but they're just so happy. I love bringing them back and putting them in the chair and off they go to sleep. And it really is rewarding for me, because when we're done, I know that that child is leaving and they have a chance to have better oral care in the future. I think the other population that I really enjoy are large surgery cases, especially when we're doing hybrids, which are implant-supported dentures. And those people come in and they usually have a lot of anxiety and embarrassment about their smile because they haven't had a chance to take care of their teeth. And then we put them to sleep, and when they wake up, they have this beautiful new smile. They can eat, they can talk to their friends without being embarrassed. And really, to me, that's one of the more rewarding parts.
Dr. Mike was probably one of the nicest doctors I've dealt with. He was very attentive from the very beginning in helping us feel comfortable with what the procedure was going to be and how he was going to handle the anesthesia, and then making us feel comfortable through the process, seeing how he dealt with our son, and then also afterwards and calling and checking up on him after the whole procedure was done and how he was doing, and just making sure that it was a good experience from start to finish.
They've been wonderful at helping me schedule my day so that things are efficient, but also really stress-free and not rushed. They've been so wonderful to my patients. I have kids coming back asking for Dr. Mike actually, and wanting another blankie when they come to see me, because he gives gifts and makes it a really fun experience overall for them. Dr. Mike provides really the next level in sedation, where kids are truly asleep and comfortable and don't have to cooperate. That's more anesthesia than I feel comfortable providing myself, and so it's nice to have a true anesthesia provider giving that level of care when I need more than I can really provide.
Dentists can expect a comprehensive anesthesia plan that considers the types of surgeries that they're going to be providing, because depending on what treatment they have planned for these patients, we may alter the type of anesthesia, and that also comes into play with the length of anesthesia. We really want to make sure that our patients are up, walking out the door within 15 to 30 minutes after their procedure's done. So we want to make sure that we're very efficient with the dentist time. So when he comes in, he gets to do the dentistry, we wake them up, make sure they're safe, and then we send them home so that they have the opportunity to see more cases as well during that day.
With Night Sky Sedation, Dr. Mike has gone above and beyond to make sure my patients are comfortable and happy as they wake up and leave after anesthesia. He really makes sure there's no nausea, no post-op discomfort. He calls and checks on them later and just to make sure everything has gone well. And I've had really great reviews from parents about their kids and how they've woken up.
We really try and cater to those patients what they need to make them feel calm and comfortable, even while they're awake, not necessarily just while they're asleep.
I can focus 100% of my attention on the patient and doing the best surgery or the best procedure that I'm performing at the time, without having to worry about their vitals, without having to worry, are they too deep, are they too light? He's handling all of that in the background for me, which makes me faster, it makes me more efficient, and it just takes such a load off of my back during the procedure.
It was such a good experience that for someone who already has fears of going to the dentist, just as an adult, having that not be something that my child has to fear is something that definitely makes it so I would definitely recommend Dr. Mike.